하루 10분 영어회화 Speak Out.
Hello, welcome to 하루 10분 영어회화 Speak Out. I'm Joyce Peck. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about the future, but more specifically, future possibilities. Like what would happen if? All right, so something that would happen in the future. For a lot of times, we have to say we agree, or we think it will happen, or maybe it will not happen, right? And so we can express that sort of certainty. Let's take a look at the key expressions, and I think it'll be easier to understand. Okay, listen carefully and repeat after me. If all traffic signals stop working, there will be many accidents. Okay, repeat after me. If all traffic signals stop working, there will be many accidents. Okay, very good. If all traffic signals stop working, there will be many accidents. 만약에 교통 신호등들이 모두 작동을 멈춘다면 사고가 많이 일어날 것이다. Yes, it's for sure. There will be many accidents, right? Okay, let's look at the next one. If the subway stopped running, many people will probably take the bus. If the subway stopped running, many people will probably take the bus. Okay, 만약에 지하철이 다니지 않는다면 많은 사람들이 아마도 버스를 탈 것이다. Okay, they will probably, because some people, maybe they will take a taxi. And some people, maybe they will just walk. Okay, so we're saying will probably. Alright, so 아마도 어떻게 될 것이다 라는 표현을 배웠고요. Third one. If the power went out, people may use candles instead. If the power went out, people may use candles instead. If the power goes out, it means there's no electricity. Right? 전기가 없다는 뜻인데요. 만약에 전기가 나간다면 사람들이 아마도 초를 대신 사용할 것이다. We say will probably and may. 둘 다 비슷한 거예요. 그러니까 maybe라는 뜻이에요. Will probably 그리고 may. Okay, here's a last key expression. If the airport closed, people won't be leaving Korea. If the airport closed, people won't be leaving Korea. 예, 만약에 공항이 폐쇄된다면 사람들이 한국을 떠나지 않을 것이다. 네, 아마 떠나기 너무 어려울 거예요, 그죠? 그래서 they won't be leaving Korea. They will not be leaving Korea. Okay, those were our 4 key expressions. Let's take a look at the dialogue, and we'll take a look at the first dialogue, and I'll be back in just a moment.
What do you think will happen if it snows today?
If it snows today, many people will probably be late for class.
How about if it rains?
If it rains, people will buy umbrellas.
Today we're going to actually watch 2 dialogues, but you just saw the first one. Now this is the first situation. What would happen if it snows today? What do you think will happen if it snows today? That's the question, okay? What do you think will happen if it snows today? 만약에 오늘 눈이 온다면 무엇이 일어날 것 같아요? 네. Okay, here's the answer. If it snows today, many people will probably be late for class. Okay, repeat after me. If it snows today, many people will probably be late for class. Okay, good. It's a long sentence. You did a good job. So if it snows, many people will probably be late. Not everybody, but many people. Okay? 오늘 눈이 온다면 많은 사람들이 수업에 아마도 늦을 거야. Okay? So many people will probably be late for class. What else will happen? 또 어떤 일이 있을 수 있을까요? 만약에 오늘 눈이 온다면 교통사고가 날 수도 있겠죠. So if it snows today, many people will probably get in car accidents. They might have some accidents in their cars. Okay, good. Here's the other question. How about if it rains? How about if it rains? 예, 비가 온다면? 예? How about if it rains? If it rains, people will buy umbrellas. If it rains, people will buy umbrellas. Okay, 비가 온다면 사람들이 우산을 살 거야. They will buy umbrellas. If it rains, people will get wet. 사람들이 젖겠죠? People will get wet. That could be another example. All right, so this is a very simple situation. If it snows, if it rains. Let's just practice one pronunciation here. Umbrella. 예, 우산이죠? Umbrella. 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 Okay, very good. I think you're ready for the second dialogue. Let's watch it and I'll be back.
What do you think would happen if the internet collapsed?
If the internet collapsed, businesses will probably lose money.
How about if the phone system collapsed?
If the phone system collapsed, people won't be able to call each other.
Here's the second situation. What do you think would happen if the internet collapsed? What do you think would happen if the internet collapsed? Ooh, this is something that's a little bit scary, right? If the internet collapsed, if the internet stopped working, or if the internet broke down. 예. The word collapse란 단어는요, 원래 이제 뭔가 무너지다라는 뜻인데요. 인터넷 같은 경우는 무너지다보다는 이제 작동이 안 된다라게 보시면 돼요. If the internet collapsed. 그래서 인터넷이 만약에 안 된다면 어떤 일이 일어날 것이라고 생각해요? That's the question. Here's the answer. Repeat after me. If the internet collapsed, businesses will probably lose money. Businesses will probably lose money. Okay, so if the internet is not working, businesses, they will lose money, right? They're going to not make a lot of money. Okay, so that means that 사업들이 아마도 손해를 볼 거예요. 그죠? 인터넷이 만약에 안 된다면 많은 사업들이 이제 손해를 보겠죠. Right. 또 어떤 게 있을까요? If the internet collapsed, we won't be able to check our email. We won't be able to check our email. 예, 인터넷이 만약에 안 된다면 이메일을 확인할 수 없을 거예요. Okay, here's the next question. How about if the phone system collapsed? 뭔가 또 작동이 안 되는 건데 여기서는 phone system. How about if the phone system collapsed? 전화 시스템이 안 된다면? 네, 여기 답입니다. If the phone system collapsed, repeat after me. People won't be able to call each other. People won't be able to call each other. Okay, very good. If the phone system is not working, people, they can't call, right? Yes, because it's not working. 그래서 전화 시스템이 안 된다면 사람들이 통화를 하지 못할 거야. Okay, people will probably get very angry. What do you think? If the phone or the internet collapsed, people will be very angry because we use those both every day. All right. Okay, so those were the two situations we're talking about possibility. If that happened, what would we do? Okay, let's practice another word for pronunciation. We're going to practice the word collapse. Collapse. Now this means to break down, or this means to stop working. A building can collapse. 건물도 붕괴가 될 수가 있죠. 무너질 수가 있죠. 그럴 때도 collapse라고 쓰고요. 어떤 시스템상으로 문제가 있을 때 안 될 때도 collapse라고 합니다. Okay, all right. So we have collapse and collapsed. Collapsed. Okay, very good. Review the two situations and also think about these hypothetical situations and what you would do in these cases. Okay. Time to review.
What do you think will happen if it snows today?
If it snows today, many people will probably be late for class.
How about if it rains?
If it rains, people will buy umbrellas.
What do you think would happen if the internet collapsed?
If the internet collapsed, businesses will probably lose money.
How about if the phone system collapsed?
If the phone system collapsed, people won't be able to call each other.
In today's lesson, we talked about the future and we talked about future possibilities. We talked about probability using if. What do you think if, or what would happen if? All right, be sure to review the key expressions and the dialogues. I'll see you again in the next lesson. Goodbye.